Chris Paul, man. Those are the three words. Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul, man.
Unbelievable.
Jalen Rose says he's vaccinated. Jalen would know. That's what Jalen Rose said. As we all know, Chris Paul, it was learned today, is in COVID protocols, out indefinitely. That word indefinitely scares the crap out of you, certainly if you're a Suns fan. But I don't know. I don't know. Now that we're a fully vaccinated world, or becoming one, or hoping to become one, or nearing one, or if in the NFL you're halfway to one, you know, if the man's fully vaccinated, then you're sitting here scratching your head, because this is just an unbelievable blow. And I'm hoping he is fully vaccinated, because that might change the protocols. I don't know. I guess they're still testing people who are still even fully vaccinated. And the thing I just don't understand, I'll be honest with you, is all that I read up about it and know about it. If you're fully vaccinated, you can still get it. But if you get it, you're not hospitalized, but you're not supposed to be able to give it either. And I guess the NBA is just taking the ultimate in abundance of caution and sitting him out. Now, the good news for the Suns is it looks like the Suns and Clippers series was going to go all 7, until you learn Kawhi's knee is now banged up to the point where he's out potentially for the rest of the series, as he suffered the knee injury in the Game 4 victory for the Clippers. And now here comes Game 5 tonight in Utah, and no Kawhi, and that should be a wrap the minute they jump that thing up. Now, you never know, but you never know.
You never know.
And maybe the Clippers could force a Game 7, but again, I'm looking at this through the lens of the Suns, who need the amount of time to get a guy who's apparently fully vaccinated through COVID protocol when nobody else is in it. And then, of course, the NBA, I think, needs to make some sort of a statement about this as to why Chris Paul is in a COVID protocol and LeBron was not. Now, LeBron might not have been COVID positive, as Chris Paul allegedly is. But it's so damn confusing, and it's so typical that Chris Paul is now sidelined when it looks like he's finally getting that have been put up by the basketball gods on the health front. I'm so confused. I'm not going to lie. I'm totally confused. If the guy is fully vaccinated, why is he sitting at home? Now, Jalen Rose is saying that he thinks that he should be back. Great. I hope he's right. I hope he's right. But I will just say this to Suns fans. I'll just say this. Remember I mentioned the other day, Christopher and TJ and Mike, that when badly in your life, your house, any sort of negotiation, there's 2 times, that's my mantra, there's 2 times where you feel like it's just not going to happen. 2 times. The first time happened with Chris Paul when it looked like his shoulder was getting cupped and taped and knocked out and put back in. And he was just like, yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal. And then it didn't turn out to be.
Okay, great.
This is the second. How about that? This is the second when you think it's not going to happen. He could be out there on Sunday because he is fully vaccinated. Get fully vaccinated, people. And I hope this is not used by certain portions of the country to say, well, look, you could still get it, so what's the point of getting it? Because he might be hospitalized otherwise. It might be keeping him out of the hospital.
Yeah.
And it certainly might put him back on the court faster than not. I'm confused. And then Clippers, I don't know, TJ. I think you got a problem. And these playoffs, they have just been out of control in terms of the number of star players who have gotten hurt, and then the lack of predictability, which I'm sure the league loves. Embiid didn't make a single field goal in the second half in Atlanta. I thought they had that. I thought they had 3-1 coming up, and they were going to finally slay the Trae Young dragon. Somebody was going to there. I can't imagine that Kawhi and that the Clippers win this series, beat the Jazz without Kawhi. I think that's going to be a wrap. He's so important defensively too. But best of luck to your Clippers tonight, sir.
Guys got to step up, man. That's
who's the one? I mean, it's playoff P. He's going to have to be Durant P.
Well,
He's going to have to be playoff Durant.
Paul's been killing it. He'll never get the credit because people only
want.
want
Hold on a second. He had a terrific last 2 games.
Yeah, but I mean, for the most part, Paul George slander is the thing, right?
Like, it is the thing.
It's the thing. So people won't even give him the credit. But, it's next man up. Someone's got to step up. I mean, how do you replace Kawhi? I don't know.
You don't. But if Luke Kennard can throw in a nice game and Terrence Mann can get some run and
Morris has to
and
keep
Reggie
hitting.
Jackson has to keep being Mr. June, then I think they can scratch together and make this a game. I mean, the spread jumped 4 points this morning, Rich. I know you're not paying attention to those things, but Utah was a 3-point favorite. Kawhi rolled out. Now it's 7 points. So the Desert obviously thinks this is a huge deal, and the Clippers can't overcome it.
Well, I think Terrence Mann is going to have to conjure some of the greats to come out of the corner and help out the Clippers tonight.
I think you're right.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.